It's your boy Swift132, and I got another episode of Balls on Deck. This episode 20, and it's coming live to you in a second. I got the boy Blackachino in the building. You already know what it is, so stay tuned, stay locked in. Balls on Deck, coming right away. Man, we got the boy Blackachino in the buildings. Balls on Deck, episode 20. What's going on, man? How you been, man?
I'm good, man. Just glad to be here.
That's what's up, man.
I woke up. That's it, man.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you could make it in. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for pulling up. So salute to you for that.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So I already know what it is, man. Who I'm dealing with, man. You're a veteran in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And you come from a different era in hip hop. Tell me about, who you are, your beginnings, how you started off in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I'm Blackachino.
Right.
1/3 of the group Matters On. I'll get to that story from Big a Lot. As far as my beginnings, I'm a baby of hip hop. I grew up with hip hop.
Right.
You got the beginning, Cool Herc, Grandmaster Flash,
right,
Sugar Hill Gang,
pioneers, right there. Right.
So rest in peace to my brother Chip Banks, right?
Okay. Oh, shit.
Hip hop started in my house because he was rapping since I can remember.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can remember myself from about 3-4 years old.
Okay.
Ever since then, he was in the house.
Rocking out.
To me, not just because he was my big brother, but he was just as dope as all the artists that was out at that time.
Facts.
And so I would do like taking the garbage out. Mm-hmm. I experienced live battles and battling people, you know what I'm saying? And crushing them. Looking out my window was right in front of the park, right on 131st and 30th and Madison. I was an MC sparking, but I was too scared to grab the mics in the parks and kick my little raps, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was me. I mean, but I was too young to even go in the park. So I'm looking out the window, wishing I could be there.
Type shit.
But, hearing my brother in the bathroom rhyming, and I'm in the back room listening to everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
So while he was running the streets, I was the youngest of 4, so my grandmoms would have let me run around like that.
Type shit.
So it was like she imprinted this negative image of him, like, he was hustling, and doing all that.
Gave you the negative vibe.
Right.
About the boy.
So I was the baby. I had 2 sisters in between. He was the oldest. He was running the streets. I was the baby. So she ain't want me to have no part of the streets, none of that.
Type shit.
So it was, we had like a love-hate relationship. Not love-hate, but I used to act like, like I wasn't a big fan of his. Because, oh no, you sell the drugs, that's bad, as a kid.
Yeah. You naive, you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the back of my mind, I was his biggest fan. That was my superhero. I grew up with no pops, so that was the man in the house. That was my superhero.
Right.
So I was mimicking the whole time. And it got to a point, so, you got to Run DMC, the Cool J's, all the eras. Then when Kane came out, Kane, Rakim, Kara, that era, this is my time. I had already been doodling and messing around, but this one dudes is like, getting their vocabulary up, and doing all that. And Kane was a dark-skinned dude like me, so when it coming up in my family, they always call me black. Right. But I ain't embraced the black then. It was like, yo, black, crispy, this, that,
Niggas really hated themselves.
By the time when the Kane came out, it was like, oh, black is smooth. So I'm dope. You know what I'm saying? So, I start upgrading my lyrics a little bit more. And then we jumped in. And then we jumped into the talent show.
Okay.
My first talent show, I was scared to do it by myself. So
naturally.
My man Half.
I know Half
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is where we started, because my brother and his cousin Pop was doing music together. My brother was rapping.
Doing music for a minute.
And Pop was doing the beats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it was already in our family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got him along with my partner Fly Rock, and we started the talent show together, because I was too scared to do it on my own. You know what I'm saying? And it really clicked from there. Once I broke the shot and got on stage, we made the audition, the talent show. It really was, everybody made it. It was $5. So everybody made it. But so once I got on the stage, once I got on the stage, and it was like, the funniest thing, we had a cassette tape that I taped off the radio. That was our show tape. It was horrible. A lot of hissing, the air.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
We had the mic stand with the mics. We didn't know nothing about performing. We didn't take the mic off, move around. We standing there just performing right there.
Yeah, ain't had no
type
training,
of,
no nothing.
After that, after we made, that was basically an audition.
Okay.
After that, I said, oh, I broke the fright. That was it. Now we went back to the drawing board. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Got a better tape. Got a better, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lyrics is even better. The lyrics is always good, but now I'm writing for the performance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now
So
I'm
now
like,
you're
oh
taking
my
it
God.
serious
And I
and
just
shit.
stand there. Oh no, I can't do that. So I'm looking at performances, looking at shows, and
Trying to
like,
get
all
more
right.
tips and shit.
And so after that, we just started killing it.
So yeah, man. So the whole vacant lot and all of that shit has started and all of that. And,
Right. So you know, ciphering and you know.
okay.
And you know, he changed our sound. Gave us a certain sound. And then you know, he had, you know, NIB like they were a little older. Like just you know, my man 44 was a part of them. We the same age. We was in the same class. Then a couple of them a little older, and they was more like gangster, you know. And it was like a rivalry, a friendly rivalry, because it's like we were younger and we wanted to prove that we could hang, we could get on our, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that with more competition, it even made it more dope, and it forced us to step up. I think it forced each other to step up their lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
And that makes niggas better though.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And even though it's in-house and we cool,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm getting nicer, you getting nicer, and now we know what we capable of.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
now we can build together.
That's a fact.
That's good, you know what I'm saying?
That's what we did.
And there's no hatred, no animosity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas can build. I like that, you know what I'm saying? I had that in the clique I was in, because back in the day, me and my two homeboys, my closest two friends, well, I got mainly 4 or 5, but my closest two, we had a group back in the day too. We was called LIST, HOT. But before that, we was called INC, which is called International Nigga Committee. We felt like that would be too offensive, so we had to change the name. But we was working and we got nice.
Right.
Kind of the same story like you know what I'm saying? We wanted to start something and take it to the next level. But niggas gotta get in their feelings and shit. And shit just never work out. But I'm glad that your story, it kind of worked out in the beginning for the better. Our shit didn't even take off. Like, these niggas fucked up. It wasn't even our fault at one point. It was these niggas. Oh, that's another story. But anywho, so the whole vacant lot thing, man. So you know Grease, y'all went to school together. Y'all got this relationship. He puts you down. There's no label yet. But then years later, how did he get connected with all of the other artists? And you know, what happened? Was it business that why y'all never took off, or was it politics? Like, because he grew into something else, and y'all didn't really get the call. You know what I'm saying? And y'all were nice. Do that shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? Just, that's it. That's the best advice I could give you. Right. Don't procrastinate any longer.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So.
And time, you know, which the bad thing, like, you know, we work 9 to 5 ain't it?
Yeah.
It's it. Because we got to do what we got to do.
You get your money at the end of it.
But you get to your get and then get your own thing.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want to work for nobody. No. I don't want to do
I don't want to be 50,
60
working for somebody.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get to your craft and get to what you're doing. And there's a billion things to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm basically doing now, as I'm trying to perform, I only get paid for performing. That's always been my favorite part of the rap thing. Okay. It's the live performance. Okay. Reason being, right? My video on right now, right? It's dope. Oh, it's a dope song. It's a video. Right? That dude is dope. Well, you can tell somebody about it, right? But when you come to my show, you get to see this. You get to see me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Live, boom, boom, boom. Get off the stage. Oh, it's dope. I'm hanging. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm chill. I'm talking with the girls. Like, you can feel, you can see the artist. You can feel who he is. Oh, that nigga, he performed, he killed it, but he was acting all stick. Or, you know, nah, he dumb cool, yo. He showed dumb love, down to earth, blah, 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 blah. So you get to feel, you get to see the video live in front of you. You get to see everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like. I like that. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I wanna construct a band, man. I love to perform with live bands. I like that. Because even, you know, I'm age. I don't really believe in the age thing in hip hop. Ain't no cap no more, man. Super dope, right? Right. So, but say like if you walking down, you know, Harlem got a lot of spots now, little lounges, and you know, make you think of back then, like the jazz era. You know,
Right.
So boom, you walk wherever and you see some live band performing. You know, somebody that's classy or old up in age might not be into rap.
Right.
You know, live band performing. They go, oh, let's check this out, baby. Well, with their girlfriends, you go in there. It's a live band, but the band consists of an MC.
Right.
You're gonna get to see dopeness. Now, if you're not into hip hop, you're not into rap, you see a rap artist performing, whatever, you're gonna skip that. If you're not into that, if you're into rap, you're gonna go, check it out.
Give it a try.
You ain't into that,
right?
You ain't gonna. So,
right.
I'd rather just, be a part of a band or something, such and such band playing, boom, 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 boom,
right,
and you
right,
get in there and we're doing some band things, but I'm getting busy. By the way, they sampling from the music anyway.
Right.
So you're just getting the live.
Right.
You could do more with a live band.
That's a fact.
You know, if you got a creative, if you know how to rock a show.
Right. That's a fact.
So that's really where I'm at now. Where I'm working with youth. There's a nonprofit organization.
Okay.
It's called SEO. I work with like juveniles from between 13 and 18.
Nice.
You know, so we did a couple Carnegie Hall projects. You know what I'm saying? Where we sit in the class, we write, they come in there, they teach them about songs, bridges, and the hooks, and how to construct a song. We write it, we practice it, boom, boom, boom. We have a live show at Carnegie Hall. So I did that 2 times.
That's what's up, man. That's dope.
It's crazy. So that's dope. Right now at the cottage at our facility, we got a music program. We got a little studio in there. I've been begging for this since I started. I've been there 5 years. So I'm on one of the songs that they're doing now. They recorded a song. They wanted me to do the hook. One of the kids is gone. He went home. So they was like, they can't use his verse. So it was like, yo, Black. So this week, about Tuesday, we'll record. So I have a new verse. But I did the hook already, so I'm gonna do that. Other than that, I just gotta try to make time. I want to do the Corner Chronicles thing. That's me and my man with Pipe, our podcast we're trying to do, who is based on working out. So in between the sets, we might interview you, but we gonna get back down there and get busy. We're doing our thing, We want to get around. Tahim supposed to come to one.
He be working out too, so.
Right. We want to get him. I want to do Transformer. I want to get him up there. You know, dudes that work out, because we ain't up there like, yo, we're the greatest guys to work out. We just, give us something. We might give you something. How long you been doing this? How long? So interviews. I think that'll be dope.
I will be.
I'm getting the logo finalized now, so it's coming into play.
Okay. So I'm glad. I like that.
Right.
I'm excited to see what
that's coming into play.
About.
I'm getting my personal Blackachino logo. I'm just getting some touches finished, finalized on that, because I want to do my little clothing and just give out paraphernalia, whatever. I'm doing that, and I'm slowly working. I got to get to my man. I reached out a couple of my mans for some beats or whatever. Because we're about to get busy with that too. So I'm still working. I'm still working.
I like that.
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Always be productive, man. That's my motto. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you pulling up on me, man. Ready to get into some bars, man?
We could definitely do that. Now, I always want to do that. So matter of fact, I got a little spoken word piece.
We can do that too.
This is a spoken word piece I wrote called Let's Stop, Let's Start. First time right here. Let's stop. Let's not sit here and rev about what happened to Trayvon. Let's stop acting like this ain't been happening all along. Let's stop sitting here waiting for something to go wrong in order to get along. Let's stop acting like this all because them dudes rapping when it's been happening before I was born. Whatever happened to too black, too strong? Then again, let's stop acting like this about black and white when we the ones that give them a reason to stereotype. Walking around, belt buckle ain't even fastened right. Jeans off her ass, drunk as a skunk, turning up every night. And it be them nicknames like, hey yo, do-rag and gun smoking, shoot 'em up Mike that be having us all sight. But I don't believe the hype. Let's start turning these stereotypes around. Get off them corners, there's a bigger world in Harlem. Let's become world renowned. Let's start becoming role models to these kids running wild. Let's remember the saying that take a village to raise a child. Let's hold the trophy up together instead of fighting for the crown. Let's stop inviting ourselves 6 feet underground. Let's not act like crabs in a bucket pulling each other down. Stop polluting the air with anger and wake up with a smile. Let's turn over a new leaf. Stop the unnecessary beef. Let's start out as Indians, work our way up. Yeah, I was born a boss because I was born with a boss whom I thought was being bossy, but she taught me to be a boss. Let's take a stand and make sure certain laws are reinforced. If you're on the wrong path, it ain't too late to switch course. Let the negative lifestyle you was married to, divorce. Hold your hand up to the sky and proceed with a lit torch. If you blooding and crippin', it's okay, you ain't tripping, but stop the violence. Go spoken word, dang. Now let me show you what I do right here.
Yes, sir. Bars on
Check it. Ever since I was younger, I had visions of being great. Thought I was running the garden in my living room on a crate. With the imagination of me and my cousin Tima, we rock many arenas, stadiums, halls, and coliseums. Young phenoms, no born boss, no matters on records. Before Grease Lock, Vacant Lot, a boom and pop. Just us two in the room trying to take it to the top. Similar to Big, letting I take rock till I take pop. No studio, no computer, Facebook or Twitter. Cell phones, camera, sneakers, clothes, entourage, lotto, no liquor. No producers, we made our own beats with our fists in a pennant. A beatbox, you the reason, we the reason we winning. Appreciate what you got, cause everything has an ending. I started at the beginning, no props of big money spending. I already told you it's going down the minute I step on the scene. I'm half a man, half a machine, and I'm running with a team. Nope, we not from Brooklyn, but we fought for the green. Holding down the fort for the green since Mike fought green. You illin' if you figuring we ain't winning, we killing them. Made up a menace militant mastermind, you feeling it? Filling the room with energy, loaded with ammunition. We running through every last single enemy to the enemy. Dinner be on the plate and I'm eating it like a pit bull. I'm a lion in the wild, I'm a growl till I get full. Penetrating every part of the flesh to the gristle, laughing out loud as I lay you the rest and nobody miss you. But missiles is flying, everybody trying to offend you. As I seen you flying back to the crap dude to send you. Mentally disturbed and slumped on a curb. Similarities to a drunk off the bird. Do any other herb wanna test this ether? Make him a believer. Meta world peace ya. Let me catch a breather. It's war right now, I'm about to roll my sleeve up. I'm bringing the drama to you in the way you can't imagine. When I'm spazzing, got them gassing, I'm bending them like Latin. Like an Eminem when the beginning to talk shit, I get on my bullshit, no games you wanna forfeit. I'm like the Statue of Liberty, I'm here with the torch lit. I can switch up the forecast and leave you frostbit. Try to infiltrate my clique and your life at a course fit. You're bound to get torched quick into a bottomless pit. 24/7, I'm on my bullshit. You thought you heard it all, I'm coming with more hits. If the word on the streets is Blackachino the lost spit, I'm as good as my last flow. Act like you motherfucking know. On my man Chop Show. Let's go.
Balls on deck, man. You already know what it is, man. Grown man boss. That's how we do. Check out the episode coming to you live Monday. Well, it won't be live, but it'll air Monday. And snippets coming on IG. We about to rock out. Shouts out to the boy Blackachino for pulling up.
Peace.
Spoken word. And some dope bars.
Brother.
Yes, sir.
Anytime is
Yes,
a pleasure.
sir. Yes, sir. And that's how we do. Balls on deck.
Yes, yes.
Signing out.